Good morning, guys. It is Friday, February 27th, and we are here for week 6 of stealth camping. At this point, you guys should know the drill. I'm going to have my students throw a marker to randomly select places, and then we will randomly select one at the end of the day. Now, even though it's starting to become more habitual than anything, we have one really big change this week, and that is the weather. It's obviously gotten warmer over the past few weeks, but today it is predicted to rain quite a lot throughout the afternoon and the evening. So I need to figure out if the best option is going to Walmart, buying a tent, borrowing a tent from a friend, or if I think I could just pull off doing a tarp and then, putting a couple of sticks in the ground. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to go with quite yet. Got a lot of responses talking about how the interview with Cecil and Jerry was probably their favorite so far. I'm really thankful for all the support and kind words from people who are watching these. I hope that people aren't just watching it out of some guilt or feeling that they have to watch it because they know me. But if this is something that you enjoy, I hope you keep watching along. And if there's ever anything that you would recommend in these types of videos, just comment it so I can see it, or just let me know in person. I'm very flexible on the structure of this. This doesn't have to be something that's set in stone forever. As always though, you guys are the best, and I will see you in my first period. Let's see who we got. Kara, throwing the marker for us. 6, 7.
Oh my God.
That hit something. Ava, throwing the marker. Oh, we missed. Throw it. Oh, that's somewhere. Oh, it's Nick. You got it. Okay, you can. Oh my, did it explode? We are spinning the wheel. Luke G. 4, 5, 6. Oh, grab it. Throw it again. Did that hit? Or no, I think it hit the. There we go. That is something, right? Oh my gosh. Is this real? William. Nice job. William. Oh, that was deadly. Jeez. Squarely in Jonathan's section. Nice job. Oh, that was the best one we've had. So let me take you on a walk through the potential locations that we could have tonight. So first period ended up right here, kind of on the corner-ish of 13th and 16th, close to the CVS. Then we have second period landing right next to it, just north of a little elementary school. Third period went all the way to the top, close to 39th Avenue. Fourth period then landed in the spot between Archer Road and Williston Road, kind of in this grassy area. Fifth period put me all the way out close to my house, kind of by the corner of Waldo and University. And sixth period put me right next to Hogtown Prairie, kind of south of Newberry. So here we go, spinning the wheel. Landing on fourth period. So I'm headed out close to Bivens Arm. I'll stop by my house first, but I'm really excited for this spot. It should be a good one. I'm going to try and get my hands on a tent because I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere, so I think having a tent would be completely acceptable in this case. It is a little bit out of the way of everything, so there's not a clear place to eat or really kind of spend my time, so I might have to get a little creative. So let's roll out. It is already starting to rain. This will be fun. Go long. Got the tent that I'm going to use. Should work out just fine. I think it's a 4x7, so I'll have lots of space.
Because you send the fittest young men off to die, that leaves.
Well guys, I'm at home. I wanted to make sure that I actually knew how to set up the tent before it was the middle of the night and I was wet. So I'm gonna build it real quick. I think there's a box inside, but I'll let you guys see. I believe I now know how to assemble this tent. Honestly, it took me a little longer than I thought. I think I'm kind of stupid. Hopefully, keep out some rain for me. So I've mainly got the standards with me today: sleeping bag, water bottle, journal, portable charger, but then also obviously bringing the tent today, trying to pack as light as I can. I almost thought about leaving the sleeping bag because it's not really getting cold tonight, but I didn't really have a better alternative, so it's what I went with. Let's go. So I'm here at Sol Pocha. This looks awesome. Now this is really the reason I even came. They do Korean style corn dogs. How crazy is that? That's really weird. There's not even a hot dog inside. It's cheese. What? The ketchup is really throwing me for a major loop. Low-key, not great. Killed it. I'm not really sure where to go, like what to do right now. That's 13th Street right there. So I think I'm just gonna walk around, just kind of chill out for a little bit. Dang, that's actually really sad. Just dead turtle on the side of the road. Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Patty.
Patty? Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you. I'm Coley. You still grow up in Florida or somewhere else?
I'm from Tampa.
Tampa? Nice. Do you have any childhood memories that you remember?
When I was real small, I went to Pennsylvania and was in the snow.
Really? Man. You like make snowman, do snow angels? How have things been? You know, it's raining tonight. Do you feel like you have a shelter kind of worked out for you? Or?
Yeah, it always works out for me.
Yeah.
Rain too bad though. Yeah, I'm okay with my story and where I came from.
Yeah.
I heard plenty of things that may or may not have happened.
Yeah.
And I was in jail. But back to my mom.
Yeah. Go back
She
to
went
it.
through some things and stuff. And my mom will always be my mom. Nobody could really do anything about that today. Something just keeps trying to get me to do everything that is not what I have planned. I've teleported a few times. I ended up without my kids because these voices said, I finished my case plan and everything. I was doing good. I was in a halfway house the whole night. So,
how many kids did you have?
I had 9 babies.
Whoa, 9 kids.
Yes.
Wow.
I never did anything to my children.
Yeah.
I'm not someone to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't have done. I do know the right answer to my life. The only thing I lacked was a home, my own place, and my own ability to do something other than go see what other people were doing, so I can see how to organize this life together.
Yeah.
So I can see where we fit in and things that were not a problem. I have a lot of guys that you tell them one thing and then they think that they can move forward, and it doesn't quite go. You have to get out of there. But if I don't want to do it, I will get away from it.
Yeah, I'm sorry you've had to go through stuff like that.
I set up things to be ready beforehand.
Good.
There's been aliens, okay?
Yeah.
There's been aliens, and then there's been history about a lot of things. There's the sinkholes, right? What does DMV stand for?
DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll handle anything related to your license.
Okay, but it's called an identification, right?
Yeah, an ID.
That whole motor vehicle thing, man. One time I had an AI system try to jack to me in a parking lot.
Have you ever had any issues with drugs kind of growing up?
Issues with them? No.
I'm really thankful that I was able to talk to you tonight, Patty. It was good being able to listen to what you had to say.
By the way, I've met people in the United States that have lived 300 years and better.
Really?
I've learned stuff.
I'm just going to turn this off. I'm sure it'll get clipped down a ton in post, but I think I was out there talking with Patty for maybe, I want to say 45 minutes. There were some really heavy parts of it that really just like hurt to hear, to be honest with you. There were other parts that were somewhat nonsensical, right? If I had to guess, I think she was probably on meth. She was kind of doing like the arm scratches throughout the interview. That's pretty classic. But I think there's so much goodness in just sitting down with her and talking with her. Because the reality is, I'd assume that there aren't very many people just listening to her, hearing her story. And I think regardless of what state she's in, she's inherently worthy of my attention for a little while. I think dehumanization is something that all of us struggle with, me included, 100%. Shouldn't our hearts still break for Patty and her situations that she's in? I know it may be cliche, but I just imagine, like, man, if that was my sister, if that was, my aunt, my daughter, like, how would that make me feel? I would want someone to be there for her. And in the same way, I'm hoping that even though she might not even remember having a conversation with me one day, I hope that there still is a positive impact that I was able to make on her life. And as I look at stealth camping, I don't want to act like I'm this savior, right? I'm not saving anybody. And I want to be more practical with the way that I'm helping people out, My friend Joe, I've been able to do a lot with him over the past week or so. Help him kind of get a new pair of glasses, get himself some stuff for his camp. And these conversations, these moments just inspire me to go out and make more of a difference. Because I can't do all of it. I understand that. But I don't want to sit here just pontificating every week and not actually go out and make a difference in someone's life. That would be one of the stupidest things I could imagine. I think sometimes I hold on to things too tightly. I want to have an open hand. And over these weeks of stealth camping, I believe that a byproduct will be a natural desire to just help people. And hopefully that becomes more of who I am. But at this point, I am probably going to head over to the campsite. It is a little early, only 9:15. I'm really tired, and I have a tent today. So it almost feels like I'm just going home, I'm basically living in a house today. So I'm going to go ahead and head that direction. Look at all these pots. My mom would love this place. I guess you could say on the east side of this pasture is Bivens Arm outflow. So I'm going to walk back there and see if I can make it all the way. There's a nice little path cutting back through the woods. Beautiful waterfront. Looking at the lights across. Such just a lovely place. So underutilized in Gainesville. We are going to go ahead and start building the tent. I'll probably use the flash on this. I mean, no one is out here. We'll see if all my practice actually came into good use. We did it. Now the top part. And there you have it. Looks pretty good, honestly. I think we did a good job. We should be good to go tonight, so I just kind of get to hang out, chill, journal. We got our shoes, water bottle, backpack, etc. down at the other end. But things are winding down, so I'm going to go ahead and give my goodbyes. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me. I hope that it's encouraging to you in some way, or it's just fun to watch me do silly stuff. But I hope that you guys all remember that your purpose is in people. Love you guys a lot, and I will see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is like 6:15. Man, sleeping on the ground felt like sleeping on a tile floor. It was horrible. It's time to wake up, pack up camp, and head out. Let's pack up and roll out. We did it. Let's go home. I'm still really tired. My church is having like a men's breakfast. If you remember the time I had to catch a bus and my phone died, kind of same thing as that. So I'm gonna head that direction. Should be really nice. I'm so thankful for you guys watching. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day.